I'm trying to explain my situation. Um, the last couple of weeks have been brutal. I didn't have my truck, and sometimes they break my truck in order to leave me stranded somewhere. So that's what happened in Hollywood, and and they really badly assaulted me for a couple of weeks. The young women in the area and the black men. The black men said I can't grow more than 3 or 4 inches, and the black women and the other young women threatened to sex change me against my will. No doctor. None of these fucking people are medical professionals. They just have a thing that certain more affluent and medically connected people supply. They're like little kits or little things that they can inject in me that retract the penis and injure the testicles and maybe even castrate me. I don't know. That's what I think happens, because it doesn't always feel like surgery, but it does always hurt. It always feels fucking crazy. And whenever they visit me, they do something either to my penis or my testicles. It hurts really bad. I was still able to have sex a few months ago. I just haven't been able to because of, being poor and being without a car and being attacked on the street and everything just mounted up. But I don't know what else to say. I wasn't born congenitally. I was actually born well endowed, and they had a jealousy problem with me over the years. And it finally caught up with me where everybody gets to assault me. Black people and Latin people and Israeli Jewish people. Obviously, the Jewish people found out that I was well endowed, and then they had something done to me because of it was like a jealousy hit in the beginning, and then it bled into all the black and Latin people of South Florida, and now they have a weapon. This is the past 6 years, 7 years that I've been going through this. They have a weapon that burns and cooks my flesh, and they aim it at my testicles and dick. And they've been using it for 6-7 years. I've survived a lot. I did a lot of self-healing and stuff like that. And I survived a lot, and I was still able to have sex and put a condom on. And they did a lot of stuff to me over the years, and now it's getting more aggressive. I don't look like a female. I don't think I belong a fucking transsexual and I never was homosexual. I never had any homosexual experience or any feminine experience. I think except for having long hair as a kid or something, but and there's just so many things that they're fucking doing to me, and it's really, I'm in pain right now. They're aiming something at my testicles right now, and it's just debilitating pain. And I can't go to the police because I can't prove that they have this weapon or how they exactly do it to me, but I just have to grin and bear it until I can really prove it. But I mean, if they sex change me, that's something you can prove, because I've grown up with people. I've had sex with people. You can't just sex change somebody unless they're threatening all the people that I know, which I think is a possibility, because like I said, reluctantly so, my family is in on it in some way, and they just keep it hush. And they go along with it. They kind of either agree with it, it's that unfair my life is, or they just have no choice but to agree with it because black and Latin people want it to happen, and they're very aggressive and violent, like they have been with my body. They are medically torturing me, violently torturing me in the testicles and penis. They are constantly doing other stuff to all parts of my body. They want to take away my big-ass forearms, and they fuck with my hair. They try to rip my hair out. And they just do a lot of different things to me, and it's just degrading, it's just a degrading thing. It's just a degrading thing to me as a human being, and I just don't find, I can't understand, I can't deal with it anymore. I can't work, I can't do anything for myself. I'm really ostracized in society. I'm really ousted of society because they constantly are hurting me. I can't do anything normal with my life. I have to just peel away from these people, and they're hurting me really badly. Just right now, they're hurting me. You can't really tell on my face, but I feel just so fucked up inside because there's just somebody in the parking lot. I'm in behind the building. There's somebody in the parking lot aiming something at my testicles, and anywhere I go, they can do it to me. They have it mounted in their car or something. I don't know how it works. Maybe it's in this car. Maybe there's something mounted in this car, and maybe that's why the battery's having problems sometimes, because it runs off the battery. I don't know how it works, but there's something that's constantly, and when I lay down in the back, there's something constantly that they use to burn me, and I feel the onset of it. I can feel that it's a person because when I move around, it stops. or if I get in the right position, or if I do something, if I take a shower, it subsides a little bit, and then they start doing it again, and you can feel that it's somebody aiming something. It feels almost like a laser pen or something, but it burns as it hits my flesh, and it's supreme pain. It's just unbelievable, and you can't really see the marks on the skin because it goes behind the skin. It's sort of like a microwave or like a nuke or something. It's not. That's how I describe it, like a microwave that's pinpointed to one spot in your body, and then it goes behind the skin and cooks your flesh or something. It's just unbelievable pain, and it's hard to show people that what's happening because you can't see anything really. But if you study enough about weapons and stuff, the military definitely has weapons like that, like literal weapons just like that, that can cause, it's like electromagnetic radiation or something. But it feels like being electrocuted almost. It's just a really crazy pain, and that's just one side of it. The fact that they can visit me and do stuff to me and inject me in my dick and balls, and they can castrate me and do other things to me while I sleep. The fact that they can do stuff like that is even more crazy and more hard to deal with and understand. So I'm just saying this is a cry for help, because I don't know if I go to the police are just like them. Maybe they're more sympathetic to them. Maybe that's why this continues and they get to get away with it, is because they're more sympathetic to the people doing this than myself. But I am a supreme victim here in South Florida. They've been persecuting me. They fuck with the truck and they leave me stranded, and they try to stick me on the street here, and I don't want to live on the street here. I don't even want to live in South Florida anymore, where black women are constantly threatening to sex change me and lop my dick off, and the bitch gonna give me bald hair and take out the rest of my muscles and strength. They done something to my guff to try to make me weaker and stuff, and they want to shrink me down, my body down, and they want to make me weak so I can't defend myself. And it's just a horror fucking movie here in South Florida. And I want to revolt, and I want to defend myself. I'm being sexually assaulted, sexually abused, violently assaulted here on the streets of South Florida. Black and Latin people are the major doers, but also Israeli people, my own people, because they started it. They had a problem with me. They wanted to make me look like more Aryan and more like not Jewish in the beginning, and I didn't understand what that was for. And it was because they all wanted to gang up on me and hurt me, and I didn't even know they were trying to actually sex change me. I was saying sex change in all my Facebook posts because of just how painful it is and crazy it is, and that the fact that I couldn't do anything. I figured the police and the hospital, everybody was in on it. But there's no proof of that. There's no hospital, there's no doctor that is assigned to me that I approved of or signed off on. There's nobody, that they could legally assign to me to reassign me. They just have people come and visit me and assault me while I'm sleeping. And then during the day, they can burn me with this weapon all day long, no matter where I go, who I'm with. So it's just a real horrific, very crazy, very violent thing that I'm going through in South Florida. And I don't know, this is just the tip of the iceberg, what I'm describing. But that's what I'm going through right now. They want to rip my testicles out and rip my penis out, and they want to give me a pussy. And I don't know why the fuck they keep doing it. It really hurts. I don't want that to happen to me. And I can't prove the laser ray thing, which hurts really bad. But I could prove a sex change and that I wasn't born this way. And I have hundreds, if not thousands, of people that I've grown with or grew up with that could vouch for me that I was not born female, that I was actually born well endowed, and that they did something to me, and that black and Latin people, because black people are more important than a white Jew. But I feel like myself ethnic anyways. I'm Jewish. I'm ethnic. My mother was a teacher in South Florida years ago. My family were nice people in the community. I consider myself an ethnic person. They don't have a right to pick apart me because I'm white. I'm not their fucking oppressor or did shit to them in my life. And I don't deserve this shit from black people. They are very badly hurting me. Very violently hurting me. They're getting away with it. And the bitch want to sex change me.